What's up, guys, and welcome to the South American Battle Royale. Now, this is pretty much immediately filmed after the European Battle Royale. It's been only 2 days, but I am joined by my cousin here, who has never joined me for one of these before. So, we get to have some fun here. Now,
Alright, let's see.
South America is the smallest continent that I'm going to do because I'm not going to do Oceania. Oceania only has 3 countries that I can actually do something with: Australia, New Zealand, and Papua New Guinea. So that wouldn't make for a very fun video. So, let's get it started with our first event. Now, the thing that makes things different here is the prepare feature, but
Oh, war.
we already get started with a war. There are only 13 places to do something with. Okay,
Oh,
well,
Brazil. You're going to Brazil.
okay, you know what? In order to save time, I'm not just gonna roll the wheel again. What's that? Ecuador, and if it lands on Ecuador, Chile, and Brazil, it cannot land on. So there is a 3 out of 13 chance nothing happens here. Peru is done.
Oh.
Oh wait, we can just remove them from the wheel now.
So, do countries that beat other countries get a bonus in future wars?
No.
Alright.
The prepare feature is the feature that gives us
Alright.
the bonuses in future wars. And there have been... I have made some changes to it, but we have yet to see that. So Brazil now can attack...
So, we've already got a big Brazil.
Brazil can attack every single country. So,
That's pretty cursed. They
bruh.
just kind of go shore to shore.
So, what's next on our list? We always gotta do multiple of the
war.
same. Are we just gonna get this done, like, immediately? That would be fine. I mean, I have
Yeah, like 5
Asia.
spin.
I have Asia, Africa. I have a lot I need to do. Okay, Bolivia cannot attack everyone. So, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Paraguay. So, now we go to this wheel. Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Paraguay. So, there's a 25% chance Brazil just gets killed here. And
Oh.
immediately done.
Okay. Now we've got Super Bolivia.
Yes. So we go here, we zoom in, we make the changes. This is no longer Brazil. This is now Bolivia.
Bull.
And I noticed that I did that accidentally. That's weird, dumb. That's looks horrible, but alright. Again, I am using Pixlr and random thing. And now we have an ideology change.
Ideology.
Now, my ideologies do dictate different things. So, who's going to be picking an ideology? Ideologies dictate how
not
places
Bolivia.
take land. Chile is going to be choosing an ideology. So, each of these ideologies means they take land a different way.
Nice.
Usually, we don't actually get to see this because the non-aligned states do really well. But communism sets up a puppet state, meaning that they can still live.
Oh, cool.
Democracy forms a faction with whoever they fight. Fascism and non-aligned take land, and monarchy has traditionally taken land, but I keep trying to remember that I should just respin the wheel to decide what they do. And so now Colombia is prepared for war. And since my cousin here has not seen what this means, it means that if someone attacks Colombia, we go to this wheel, in which now countries can lose land when going to war. One, they can get multi-prepared.
Oh, cool.
So, let's say Colombia gets prepared again. We go back to this wheel, and we remove the take-all function. And we just keep going until there's no chance that a country can take any land, which would be 4 preparers in a row. Or just 4 preparers in general. Venezuela is going to also get prepared for war. I think they should probably, prepare for their inflation.
Yeah.
You missed out on some of my best jokes.
It's only $20,000 to buy a loaf of bread.
You missed out on some of my best jokes that I've made. For the U.S. state one, Idaho just got told Udaho. So, France is going to start an alliance. I don't expect there to be too many of these. There's 13 places. France is going to start with Colombia. Not bad. Not a bad decision. So now this is actually technically the most overpowered team in the map now.
Because Colombia is prepared.
Colombia is prepared, and just alliances, it doesn't matter. Size doesn't really matter. It matters in attacking, because you get more options, but the amount of states matters more. Which is why democracy and communism are the 2 stronger ideologies to go with. Now Paraguay is going to start something. Paraguay and Ecuador.
Do they share a border?
No, but
it's an alliance. I thought it was war.
So, that's something. Unfortunately, here's the thing. Bolivia is now very, very screwed.
Yeah, they're sandwiched between 2
different alliances. And now, it doesn't matter which one they go for. It doesn't even matter if they are prepared or not, because 2 states are better than 1. And now we have another place choosing an ideology.
Ooh, Bolivia.
This is big, because, well, if they choose democracy, then dang, bro. They're choosing communism, which means they could form a super strong faction with Chile. And now here's the thing, that would be even stronger, because they would split up the country and make 2 puppet states.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, of course, they have to get into an alliance first.
Another prepare. So if Chile or Bolivia prepare here, that'd be pretty big.
I mean, the better thing would be if they got into alliance, but, Bolivia is going to. Now this does mean, I think, I'll make it so that if he goes after blue, he stands a chance, but he still does not stand a chance if Bolivia goes after red. Ideology.
Ideology, alright.
Colombia. Yeah, I don't.
Well, Colombia isn't a good alliance, so.
And now their defining ideology is fascism.
Alright.
So now this means that if French Guiana chooses a different ideology, they can't be, and that effectively breaks up the alliance. And now, they can't get Bolivia or Chile into the alliance either.
Ooh, another prepare.
We've really calmed down from the
There
first...
hasn't been war in a while.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's exactly how this works. In my other ones, aka U.S. states and Europe, we had to wait like, I want to say 50 minutes before we actually started getting wars done. Like, it took me until I got sick and tired of things getting prepared or choosing an ideology or making a faction
Yeah.
before I said, you know what, we're just having all war all the time. And if you haven't seen that, spoiler alerts, for the US state one, I chose a random winner from the states left. And Georgia was the one randomly chosen.
Nice.
So Chile
Georgia.
can... Okay, you know what? No.
Oh.
Chile has chosen communism again. So that's
There's
not a
double
thing.
Communism.
No, we're just gonna go spin again. Someone else is gonna choose communism. Ecuador, which is also which is also big. Right? This one's Ecuador. That's Uruguay. Yeah. Guyana, Suriname.
Now, if they would ally with Bolivia or Chile.
But in the Europe one, I'd say the Netherlands got the win for both times because I stopped it after I realized that there was no chance in bringing a faction, the winning faction down. But anyway, yeah. So Chile. Chile can only attack 2 places. And unfortunately, both of them are prepared. So who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Argentina or Bolivia? It's gonna be Argentina. So, Argentina is prepared for war.
So pretty much...
So first up, we have to go and remove their prepared for war, because they just used it. And then... Well, there's a 50% chance that they don't die here. Okay, they get to take some. Where's the capital? Chile's capital is down here, so I think that it's fair that I give them land down by the capital. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's really ugly. Oh my god. So we now have a bit of a bigger Chile. Why does Chile have to be so weirdly shaped? It really do be shaped like a chili.
Like a fork.
And we can never only have one, we have to have multiple. Now, who's it gonna be? Suriname. So, Guyana, French Guiana, Bolivia. Guyana, French Guiana. It's good. It's good.
Nice.
Guyana has now been removed from the map. SR. So now we have a bit of a bigger Suriname.
Nice. Oh, alliance.
Now, who's it gonna be between? Because this can be big. I mean, it will be big because we only have 10 freaking countries here. Uruguay. They can align with anyone because they are unaligned. It is possible. There is a really good chance they do. Colombia. Right? Right, they do. Yep. Well, that gives Uruguay protection from Bolivia. That's kind of it. Not against Argentina because they can't realistically go across the continent to get there. It's close to having another alliance. But we have an ideology. Paraguay. Okay. Well, if they choose something other than communism, the faction is broken.
Nice.
And they have chosen monarchy, which does unfortunately mean that one of our only 2 alliances is done. It's a little crown.
Nice. That makes Colombia the dominant alliance.
And communism, the dominant ideology. So another country is preparing for war. French Guiana. Now here's the thing. They're in an alliance, which makes this super powerful, because I made it so that whenever someone who is in an alliance already gets prepared, everyone in their alliance also gets it prepared. So now...
It's going to be really hard for Suriname to expand because they're surrounded by prepared.
Yeah. Venezuela can only expand into Suriname. Although, if they ally with one of them, that makes this, a bit more fair. Alliance, and now there's 3 of the countries, of our 10 remaining countries that are in an alliance. Paraguay, I don't think they have many options for places they can actually align with, because they are monarchy.
Yeah.
4 countries are...
Suriname, maybe?
That does work.
That does give Suriname a better position here, against Bolivia at least.
Yep. And only Bolivia.
Yeah.
Because,
if they get into a war with Red, they're still kind of screwed. Alright, let's see. It's getting down to the wire a bit more.
I mean, I think it's a little bit unfair, because I'm for the red team here. They're really good.
Oh, Colombia's on red. Looks like Red's going to war.
Yep. Well, could be, unless, Colombia, because they don't have many options to attack. So, Ecuador...
If they attack Bolivia, it'd be very good.
Ecuador, Bolivia, Venezuela. Now, pretty much anyone can attack Bolivia, so they're just kind of being left in here the entire time. And Ecuador. Thanks for joining us. You got 10th place. And now, because they don't...
we could do like Terraria or something.
Yeah. Now, because they don't have anything, first off, They do lose one of their prepared for wars, which is fine. They have 2. And then there goes another communist state. So now Colombia is in a pretty nice
looks like
position.
Bolivia and Chile are the only ones left.
That can actually do something, yeah, pretty much. They can turn the tides. More preparing. There's a 1 in 3 chance.
Suriname really needs to prepare.
Yep. So, Uruguay. Oh, dear. So, yeah, you see, it
So
doesn't...
Uruguay is just like a mini fortress.
It doesn't matter that Colombia lost that prepare, because they get one right back. And here we go again.
Well, prepare.
French Guiana. Great. Amazing. Now, they're all triple prepared. Now, an ideology change could save the world here, actually. One of them could choose communism, one of them could choose something else, and then, you know, the factions start falling apart. Uruguay. Alright, Uruguay, what's the defining ideology of the strongest faction here? Our campaign's done. Our campaign is done.
So are they the only democratic nation?
Yes, and now the entire red team is effectively democratic. Which means that if they go to war with anything, they just get another state into their alliance. Which is the most powerful thing they can do. I think communism is still the strongest because if you have an entire communist team, you can break up a state into 3 states and then get like triple power or double power instead of just, you know, 1 extra.
Yeah.
Now this is big. If they can get Bolivia.
Come on.
It's not gonna happen. But so wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong list. That's the wrong list. Yes. That does actually do something good for our world here. So Chile has just pulled French Guiana away from red.
Oh, red's starting to falter a little bit.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I'm dumb. Uruguay, as a democracy, has left because Colombia is fascist. I forgot about that one.
Oh. French Guiana again.
So they can call practically anyone into their alliance. If it's Bolivia, man.
It's Venezuela.
I don't think they're aligned. They, like, and when I say aligned, I mean ideology.
Yeah,
so,
they just have one prepare.
Now that is a 3-team pink. We've gotten to, like, I hope it doesn't happen. We have gotten to, like, 6-7 team alliances in the past. I don't think that can happen here because there's only 9 people.
Insane.
Yeah, like in the America Battle Royale, we had like a 7-team alliance, a 7-state alliance, and it was just
Yeah.
stomping everything until they started to cannibalize each other. So, Argentina, who can ally with literally anyone because they are non-aligned.
Oh, Bolivia.
Alright. Would have been better for,
So now pretty much almost everyone is in a faction. I think
no,
the only
like,
neutral nation left is Uruguay.
yes, and unfortunately, they can't join a faction because they decided to
Yeah,
be
they're
the
just
only
gonna...
democracy.
They're basically just the Switzerland here.
So, here's the thing. The chance is very unlikely, but we can have them pull alliances from pull states away from from others.
Oh, Uruguay.
If Uruguay does get one of the ones to he can pull some away. Uruguay to Venezuela. Okay, and you know what? Bam! Everyone is in a faction now. So,
Well, Oh wait, no. Argentina does have French Guiana or Chile.
Bolivia. Argentina is with Bolivia.
Well, I meant Chile is with French Guiana.
Yep. So,
Oh, war.
now we get to fun things. Because everyone is in a faction. This is going to wipe out 2 countries pretty much no matter what. It just matters who's it going to be. Okay, so Suriname is going to war. Now, who can they go after? Venezuela, Bolivia, and French Guiana.
French Guiana is probably the best for them here.
Venezuela, Bolivia. French Guiana is triple prepared, however, which almost means they cannot actually lose land. Now, I think this was actually their best decision, because Venezuela is only single prepared. So, we now get to go here. Bolivia would have killed them. French Guiana would have probably killed them. So, they get to take half. They get to take half of Venezuela.
Nice.
So, Venezuela has lost their prepared. That's about half.
Yeah. Suriname's the underdog here.
I hate this. I hate that this image is not very big. Okay, I heard the little beep. I am keeping it in because it is kind of still pretty likely that one of them does get broken up. Chile can either call, like, if they call Bolivia in, that would be great. I don't know, they can't do anything with Paraguay. Paraguay is a monarchy. And they are a communist. So, what if they just go and declare war on them? I don't think they can't because they don't border each other yet. Alright, so here's the thing. Uruguay doesn't have a choice on who they attack. However, they are triple prepared compared to Bolivia's single prepare, which means that they do win this battle, and since it is also a 2v2. So, welcome our new overlords on the black team.
Oh, geez.
Bolivia has also lost their ideology of communism. They are now forced to be These two are both forced to be democratic.
So they're basically the mega faction now.
Yep, and actually no one can beat them without pulling someone else into an alliance.
Despite Venezuela having lost land.
Yep. So, here's what needs to happen. Either one of these two needs to choose a different ideology, breaking away from the faction. Because unlike communism, this democracy does not have power over them. They can switch ideologies if they want to. Or this pink faction.
Isn't Bolivia technically out of the faction?
No, they were communist, but then they got taken over, so they lost their communism.
Or not Bolivia, Colombia.
Colombia's in its own thing. It's red.
Yeah.
French Guiana has only two places to attack: Suriname and Bolivia. So, okay, good thing it's not, because if it was Bolivia, bam, campaign's over, guys. there's nothing anyone can do.
Yeah.
So they are going to be knocking Suriname out of the war, out of the map. However, this does mean there are now less countries. I mean, I think that that made things even worse, actually. Because now what needs to happen is one of them has to choose another ideology. Sorry about that. No. Bolivia or Argentina has to choose an ideology and get kicked out of the faction, or someone has to invite Venezuela into their faction. So, this campaign is practically over. There is very little that can be done to actually stop this brown team. But, we'll see.
Yeah, it seems like they're just kind of going to steamroll.
Like I said, someone needs to invite Venezuela into their faction. Okay, well, we don't actually have to roll that, because Uruguay is with the other two democracies. Actually, wait a minute. No, they could. 1 in 8 chance they call the only non-aligned nation left. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, next event. They could have called French Guiana, which would have made things really bad. I would have just ended the thing there.
Yeah.
So we have another war, which is, this does actually kind of mean the campaign is over.
Oh, Bolivia.
Now, I could do... Okay, no, they can attack literally anyone here, pretty much. So, what are the 4 that are left? Colombia,
Paraguay, Colombia, French Guiana, and Chile.
Chile, Colombia, French Guiana, Paraguay. So pretty much no matter what, someone is dying. Someone is going to be converted into a democracy here. And that sucks. Okay, that's actually 2 people that get converted into a democracy. So, we're done here. Campaign over. I might as well just change these
Oh,
two.
nice.
We don't have to continue. We don't have to continue
Yeah, keep going.
until Chile and Paraguay eventually die. I mean, Colombia and Paraguay eventually die. So I think personally MVP goes to Uruguay. Little tiny Uruguay. They became a democracy. They got triple prepared. They became a democracy. Got Venezuela in, which got these two in, and that just kind of set the stage for everything to like pretty much go to shit. So that means that democracy has now won two um continents. Well, two of the battle royales. The U.S. state battle royale was won by democracy, and the South American Battle Royale was won by democracy. The Europe Battle Royale was won by non-aligned, I believe it was. I hope it was. I hope I'm not misremembering. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this much shorter one, and we'll see you next time.